Hi friends, it's Janet, the Rainbow Duck Lady. This is one of the ducks that I give away. This is just part of the pack. I also give away 3D printed ducks and stickers and buttons and earplugs for when the hate gets a little bit too loud. But today I wanted to show you how to make this scarf. It's not complicated, but I just want to show you in case you wanted to help me make some. So I start with little pieces of ribbon. People say, "Oh, how long is that?" It's about this long. I don't know. Not quite as long. Okay, it's as long as my pinky, but that doesn't help anybody. So it's about this long. It is not as long as my lighter, or not. Wait. Oh. It's about that long. If you have scissors like this, then you can measure. Okay. I'm being silly, but it's not perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect because, this is just a little thing I give away to remind people that we don't let hate soak into our hearts or our spirits. We let that stuff roll off just like water off a duck's back. So to start, step 1, thread your needle. I double my thread because this is, you can't tell, but this is really thick, and just one layer of thread for me with the thread that I use. I kept running into thread snapping like midway, so I double it to make it work better with the ribbon that I have. So I double it, I knot it a very thick knot. I think I did that like a triple knot. Okay. Then I take my ribbon and I go orange over yellow. Then I fold the red back. Then I go blue over green, purple back. So from the top, you see the yellow and the green. But if you notice, see how pretty that looks? That looks like a cape, right? And then on the bottom, it's purple and red. Great. These are just little hair elastics for like little kids, like toddler size. And this is why I have to pleat it, you see, because if I didn't have it pleated, it would be really hard to work with. So this is what I do. I try, right? I don't want to lose all of my cape because of the way it's folded, right? So I fold it all the way at the end with just enough space so that I can sew through the ribbon without catching the hair elastic. Because if you sew through the hair elastic, eventually it'll snap, usually right when you're trying to put it on the duck. Okay, so thread, follow up the red, go between the two layers of red, up through yellow and green. Okay, and we go up and through right there to hide the knot, but also protect the knot so it doesn't get frayed or come loose. Okay, then it's very simple. Just all the way through, wrap around the edge, back up. Oh, be careful. That'll happen where it tries to catch your elastic, and then you notice halfway through that the elastic looks like this. So from the top, I go back through, back. Sorry, sewed my finger. Back through, and then around again. Now, if you notice, I held it pinched really tight the whole time. Uh-oh. I have to fix that. The danger of this little extra thread is if you have somebody who's handling this a lot, like a kid, if they are playing with the scarf or the cape, they will fray the whole thing and it will eventually come apart. So singe carefully without burning your fingers. Whoop. Okay. Ow. Sorry. Okay. So that's singed. That's nice and protected. I have the thread and the needle coming out of the top. And then I go back down. One more time. I slide the needle under a stitch and just kind of grab some of the ribbon. Not all the way through, just a little bit as an anchor. And then I go 1, 2, 3, push, whee, and I pull it all the way through. I get that nice and snug up to the ribbon. Snip off the excess thread. Don't feel bad about the waste. For me, I need extra thread so that it's just easier for me to work with. I want you to look. You see how that's not even? Let me tell you a secret. It doesn't matter. It gets covered up by the little trans scarf, right? So, let's see. Look. Oop. See? Not about perfection. Just about getting it done. After I sew it, I have a little bag of prepped ones. Eventually, this little bag will have 100. My goal is to have 800. No, goodness, 1,000 by my next assembly line. So, I wish I could just sit and do these like for hours on end, but I can't because my hands don't work that long. So, you know, I do the assembly lines once a month because of that, because I just cannot get enough stuff ready for people to help me bag up because I'm just not able to do this. If you would like to help, you can friend me on Facebook and send me a message and I can send you a package, especially if you're in the North Alabama area and would like to come to an assembly line, then I can give you, you don't have to do 100 at a time. I can give you 50 or 10, whatever you feel comfortable doing. I can set that up for you. My website is rainbowducklady.com, all one word, all lowercase. And if you go to the bottom or the contact page or the bottom of the front page, you'll see the my email address, which is just rainbowducklady@gmail.com, and my Facebook, so you can kind of connect that way. So let me know, if you want to help or if you want me to send you some of these, I can. If you just want to see what else I do, you can go to my website again or my Facebook and just check it out. Okay, thanks, friends. Ooh, let me give you a tip. Never, ever, ever, ever put the needle down. The needle always has thread on it, right? Because if it falls off of the edge of your little box, right? Whoop! Where'd it go? There, I lose my needles all the time. I'm scared to walk barefooted in my living room because I'm scared I'm going to step on one. But I always, hold on. Whoop, one more time. Nope. There it is. Got it. Let me say, I try to remember that little tip to always have thread on the needle because it makes it easier to find. And look, 1, whoop. 2, 3. Ready for my next cape. All right, friends, have a good one. Bye.